Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing re-entry permits and SB-1 returning resident visas. I'm making this video because this is a topic that often gets conflated. I see a lot of, again, I hate the words misinformation, disinformation, but I just see a lot of just incorrect, inaccurate data out in the ether of the internet. I thought of making this video. So, what is a reentry permit? A reentry permit, for example, if you have lawful permanent residence in the United States, aka a green card, and you think you're looking to go abroad, and you may be abroad for a while, it's a very good idea in order to forestall any kind of later scrutiny on the issue of intention to abandon residence, which can be problematic when passing through U.S. Customs and Border Protection after a prolonged absence from the United States. Even if you never intended to give up your residence in the United States, they can start asking about it, and it's not exactly the most pleasant process to go through. One of the ways to forestall this is to get a reentry permit. With an issued reentry permit, the question of abandonment of residence is completely mooted because you've taken steps to forestall that question even arising. Now, again, they're issued for a certain duration, 2 years to be specific, but at the end of the day, they sort of forestall the issue of someone saying you abandoned your residence. Compare that now with the SB-1 returning resident visa. Big thing when you're comparing the two is reentry permits are processed in the United States, they're adjudicated in the United States, and they're issued in the United States, although they can be sent abroad if one goes abroad after dealing with some of the process. Meanwhile, the SB-1 returning resident visa is fully issued outside of the United States. There is an adjudication process. It's very similar to the consular processing component of the immigrant visa process, either the IR-1 or the CR-1. The major issue that is being adjudicated in an SB-1 adjudication is, again, abandonment of residence. Did someone intend to abandon their residence by being abroad for too long? If the SB-1 is issued, then that person is allowed to use that travel document to re-enter and take up their residence once again in the United States. So these are two different kinds of travel documents. One sort of used in advance, one sort of is used in response to usually unforeseen situations that keep people overseas, but there is a difference between these two types of travel documents.